Successful people often become objects of envy among their less successful colleagues. Many people don't like to see others confidently move forward, leaving behind ones who, due to their own laziness and unwillingness to develop, choose not to move forward themselves. Sometimes they try to sabotage their success. And so it happened with the man in our story today. He had a dream since childhood, but he almost lost it. I will tell you today about whether or not he was successful in achieving his goal. Surely his story will make many of us think about whether we are doing everything possible to fulfill our own dreams. Diego was the eldest child in his family. They lived very poorly and their parents could barely make ends meet. In order to feed the family, their father took any job available, selling produce during the day and working as a security guard at night. He never missed a chance to take on more work in order to provide for his children. Once, when Diego was still young, his father took him along to unload produce for a local expensive restaurant. When the boy saw the kitchen, he got the idea to someday become a chef and cook delicious food for people. At home, he always tried to help his mother cook and learned many of her secrets. But in order to become a real chef, he needed to attend a culinary school. Diego studied very diligently in order to enter culinary school and become a real chef, but all his dreams were shattered because of his family's poverty. His parents informed him with sadness in their voice that they would not be able to financially support his schooling. No matter how much they wanted their son to continue his studies and build a career, they just could not afford it. Frustrated by this, Diego decided to put himself through school. He did not want to give up his goal. During his free time, he took on any part-time job available. He was able to make the most money washing expensive cars. One day, while washing a car, he learned the owner was a famous restaurateur who intended to open a new chic restaurant in their city, and right now he was looking for people to work there. Diego was referred to the restaurant's manager for an interview. He could not believe that he was getting closer to realizing his dream. However, when he went to the interview, he realized that he would be competing with 20 other people who also wanted to work there. Fortunately, Diego was very smart and easily passed the qualifying round, so he was invited for an internship as a waiter. That day, the whole family celebrated Diego's small victory. His parents were very proud of him for finding such a good job on his own. On the appointed day, Diego went for his first shift as a waiter. There wasn't much work during the first week since it was a new establishment, but then word spread about how exquisite the cuisine was, and the restaurant began to get very busy. Diego was doing very well, which made the other waiters unhappy. Once, when the owner of the restaurant came to visit, he praised Diego's work. Diego's colleagues were jealous and hated him even more. But Diego didn't notice the evil looks because he was too busy. In addition to his main job as a waiter, he acquainted himself with the work of the chefs, helping them as much as he could, cutting vegetables and washing the dishes just to get the opportunity to study with them. Soon, the chefs got so used to Diego that they began to gladly share their secrets with him. The other waiters decided to try to get rid of Diego out of jealousy. One day, they bought the most expensive dessert sold in the restaurant, a chocolate cake, and gave it to Diego, claiming it was a gift from their superiors. Diego didn't suspect anything and was very happy about the gift, though he didn't want to eat it right away and decided to take it home to share with his family. The waiters made it so that Diego would walk past the security cameras with the cake in his hand. Then they reported to the manager that Diego stole the most expensive dessert. The manager fired Diego the very next day without even an explanation. Diego was frustrated and returned home depressed because he had no idea why he was fired, even though he was given a cake the previous day. However, the kitchen workers who liked Diego wondered where he was and asked the manager about what had happened. Then everything was clarified. The manager realized the waiters gave him the cake, and he immediately called Diego back in. Diego rushed back and was surprised to find that none of the other waiters were still there, and a completely new team of people were there. The manager apologized to Diego and appointed him as senior waiter. The next year, the restaurant paid for Diego's training at the culinary school so that he could fulfill his childhood dream of working as a chef. If you enjoyed this story, click the like button, write your thoughts about this story in the comments, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so as not to miss our new videos.